Sorry, I farted.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday, another one, where we bring anything to the table, cheese and beer. Let's see if it works. Want to welcome the panel today. Cheers, guys. East Coast Alky Reviews. All right. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
What's good?
And Bumpy Road Brews. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Thank you for being here, as always. And then also we have Keith's World. Keith's World. That's like Keith, like marijuana. Keith. Cheers to you, Keith. And Luke John. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews as well. All right. Cheers. Let's get this party started with Tanner first.
All right. So, I thought they got rid of the cheese for some reason. They just moved the spot. This is the last one of the Sartori collection that I can get my hands on. This is their Montemore cheddar. It says smooth and creamy, an Italian-inspired cheddar that's nutty like Parmesan. It says it's got an international award-winning cheese on the back. Doesn't say what award it's won, but a little description about Sartori on the back. I won't go through that. Yeah, it's a really dry, crumbly cheese. When I was cutting it, it was just falling apart. It's white. It's all just completely falling apart already. And then I saw this. It had singles, so I was like, why not give it another shot? I got another Kettlehead beer. This is their Dinosaurs Swimming in the Sky. Pretty funny looking label, I will say. And this was $5.09 for a single can. It's a double IPA, 7.8%. Brewed and packaged at Kettlehead Brewing Co. LLC, Tilton, New Hampshire. And I pulled up Untappd because there's really not much of a description on the can. It says Nelson, Enigma, Eclipse, all the rich, dank flavors you expect from a Nelson beer, paired with a tropical pineapple and sweet citrus notes on the back end. Make this one dynamite. So,
yeah, it's a good beer. You're gonna like it, I think.
Dynamite. I hope so.
I like it.
The Quest was okay. The Quest was all right. And the Agent was solid. I could see why the Agent is their flagship. So let's crack it open. So yeah, a little 509. Man, I guess that's about right because I saw 4-packs for like $20 at another spot.
Wow.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, murky, hazy, golden orange. Looks like your typical New England. I poured a super aggressive, what's that? Almost 4-finger, kind of frothy, sudsy white head. Leaving a little bit of a lacing at the top. That's holding some good retention too. Tight knit bubbles. Yeah, looks good. So Montemore cheddar and a double IPA. Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers. Thanks, Tanner. All right, Miscellaneous. Are you ready?
All right. Cheers, guys. So I guess I'll start with the cheese. I've got a Boar's Head product here. This is their cream Havarti with dill. Oh, shit. Froze up. Yeah.
That was a magic
Like
trick.
this tiny little fucking label. Anyways, cheese. Got your Havarti there. Looks like they weren't too sparse with the dill. Looks like it's got a fair bit of it in there. I do enjoy this cheese. It's a very light cheese, so I went with the lighter beer, and I went with something off the import aisle from Spain. This is the Estorella Dam.
Nice.
Damn.
I don't know. Figured fuck it. It's a lager beer.
God damn it.
What's the ABV on this shit? Got a date of 11/9/2023, so I like that. I don't know what the ABV of this is. It's got rice in it. Mediterranean rice.
It's a Mediterranean beer.
Oh, 5.4%. From Spain. Last beer I had from Spain was pretty good. Very clear beer there. Looks brilliant to me. I don't see any haze or nothing. One finger, very crispy, sizzly head. Looks soapy, rocky. Yeah, tiny, tiny bubbles of effervescence. So we'll see. I know I had to have a lighter beer because it's a lighter cheese.
Nice.
Find out. Cheers, guys.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers, Miscellaneous. All right. Bumpy. Bumpy Road Brews.
Well, Luke, John, I figured you probably wouldn't run. You would have run out of money sending it all to Tanner. But yeah, the sheet. Oh, all right. What I'm doing for the cheese is this Milk Bus 149 truffles. That's right. We got some mushrooms in this cheese. This is a raw milk farmstead Gouda cheese. Ingredients are unpasteurized cow's milk, salt, truffles, starter culture, animal rennet, natural flavor. Contains milk, keep refrigerated after purchase. This is what it looks like. I cut some up. It did have a rind on it, which I pulled off. It's not an edible rind, but it still has that like funky, weird like texture on the side still. So the edges are not going to be the most pleasant. I can tell you already to eat because you're going to get that weird like hard thing. But that's what it looks like. You get all the little mushroom bits all throughout the truffle, and yeah,
It looks like a potato.
it does kind of look like a potato.
Yeah.
So the beer that I'm doing. So Tanner's doing one from New Hampshire, where I'm located. So I'm going to do one from Rhode Island, where Tanner's located. This is from Tilted Barn Brewing Company or Brewery, anyways. They're out of Exeter, Rhode Island. This one's called Chrysanthemum. It is an American, an American IPA.
I think it's a flower.
5%, probably.
Yeah, it is. Cool. I like the art.
That thing. Yeah, they have very simple artwork on their stuff. It always has, I think, something to do with the name of the beer. And it's usually some type of plant thing because they are a farm. So, chrysanthemum. The mum. So mum flower. We are thrilled to offer the 11th installment of our 2022 flower series.
Funeral flowers.
Very good, Miscellaneous. Chrysanthemum for this IPA, whose name scarcely fits on the label. We wanted to revisit one of our new favorite hops from an earlier flower beer, Nectaron, with notes of intent. It tells me notes. I don't want to read that. I know there's pineapple. There's intense pineapple. I don't want to read the rest. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I'm going to give this a pour.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Heard good things about that place.
Is that a double?
Single, 6.5%.
Okay.
So yeah, it pours with a very tight, kind of creamy white head. It is frothy, and when I say creamy white, I mean it's got this kind of, there's a dullness to the white. It's not a vibrant white, so creamy white. It is a milky, murky, opaque orange, as you can see for the body of the beer. It looks fantastic. Cheers.
Those are good. Cheers. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
All right. Did you get everyone? Do miscellaneous?
Good.
Okay, cool. All right. I just want to make sure. I don't want to give myself a flag. All right. So I'm just going with the same cheese I did last week, the smoked one, because not because I'm poor. I just got lazy. But smoked cheddar cheese by Oak Croc, Australian made, and it looks like this, and it smells very smoky. It's very crumbly. And then the beer I got is from Fremont Brewing Company out of Seattle, Washington, and it's new. It was a new release for $350 for a 12-ounce can. It was a can 1523 called the Hustle. It's a 9% double IPA. I'm assuming that it could be a hazy, but they never say. So I'm assuming it's a Westie actually, because that's just basically a lot of what they make. But yeah, it's a Westie. Good. I wanted it to be a Westie actually. It's kind of very nice, brilliant color. Not brilliant. It's clear though. A little hazy, a little kind of little cloudy thing going on there. Chill haze. Sudsy, soapy, silky looking head on the side, off white, sort of. A little bubbly on top, rocky top. It's got kind of a medium, like a low carbonation. It looks like it's not really pumping, but smells really good. Right on. Smells fruity. Cool. That's what I have. Let's get back to Tanner and get our reviews going. Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
Cheers, beer man.
All right.
So I can see why they call it dinosaurs in the sky. Look at that. It's like a cloud. And if you listen carefully, you hear the dinosaur?
Was that a pterodactyl?
I think it was a T-Rex. All right, the beer. Nose. It smells really good. I dumped a bunch of chunks. Look at the bottom. I poured the rest of the can. Look at it.
Oh,
I love it. All right, nose. Peach and pineapple all day for sure. Looks really, really good. Lots of sediment flowing around in there. Yeah, peach, pineapple, orange. I'm not getting there's a little bit, like a little undertone of like a white grape, but yeah, it's more like peach, pineapple. There's a little bit of like a some hop resin, brightness. Now, them saying it's more, I think they're kind of like ramping it up to be a more Nelson beer, but I'm not getting much of like typical Nelson Sauvin aromas. But what are the other ones? Enigma and Eclipse. I don't know if I've had too many beers with Eclipse, and I know Enigma is the one that I think Dan likes. But yeah, it smells pretty good. It's not really jumping out of the glass as far as aromas, but let's dive into it. Cheers.
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 Oh shit, stay there.
That's good. Very creamy on the mouthfeel. This is a good Alex beer. Peaches and cream. I get a little bit of like a grape skin on the back end. It's got a little bit of like drying astringency. Definitely a light carbonation, but medium going towards full body. It definitely has a very good mouthfeel. That's probably the most noticeable factor of the beer is the mouthfeel. It kind of it's unique compared to other New England IPAs. A little melon in there. Yeah, it's pretty good. A little bit of like a citrusy, fruity finish, but definitely more tropical up front with, like I said, like that kind of white grape skin drying. 7.8, definitely not noticeable at all. It's pretty good. Much better than the Quest, I would say personally. I like this more of a style. I think the Quest was a little bit more kind of in the American IPA realm, kind of going towards a little bit more malty. But yeah, solid. This is pretty good. Let's try out the cheese now. Now the Montemore cheddar. It's actually very nutty. Good amount of saltiness, buttery as well. Okay, it's just literally falling apart, picking it up, and pieces are just falling off of it. Yeah, like I said, like I tried to cut straight, and that's kind of how it came out. So yeah, it smells really good though. I like it. Maybe like a little bit like some sweetness, maybe some like caramel notes. Let's dive in. Cheesers.
Cheesers.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it just like falls apart in your mouth. From how dry and crumbly it is, it actually has a really nice buttery, creamy texture. It does got a big nuttiness on the back end. Not overly salty though. Yeah, it's good. I didn't get any like flavor crystal crunch out of that, but it's really good. I do like it. Very, very buttery. Solid. Definitely a good cheese. I can see myself eating a good amount of this. Now let's I got the cheese in my mouth already. Let's go for a sip.
Cheesers. Matey.
Okay.
Well, I got flavor crystal right there. That was good. I think it brings out the bitterness. It brings out the bitterness. It makes the beer a little bit more fruity and floral and citrusy. It went from like peaches and cream to kind of like more like orange creamsicle kind of on the palate with the beer. Yeah, it works pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, noticing a little bit more of like a kind of makes the beer taste a little green and herbaceous, but it's solid. I like it. It's a good pairing. We'll try the other way. Every time I pick up a piece, it just falls apart.
And again.
Mm, not much of a difference. I guess it kind of brings the sweetness out of the cheese. You get a little bit more sweetness from the cheese when you do the beer first, but I usually like to do the cheese before the beer first, anyways. But overall, solid. So, scores next time around. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers. Thank you. All righty. Here we go.
Cheers, guys. So, yeah. Estrella Dam. Barcelona, Spain. Anyways, yeah. Didn't hold a really good head. It's a lager beer. Aromas, man. I get like caramel cola. It's almost like super light Diet Coke. Very, very mild hint of chocolate. So, very subtle. That's pretty much it. Definitely more cola side. I haven't had a lot of beers where people are like, yeah, this has a cola type of. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Way heftier body than I was expecting. That's different. Full body on this. It's weird for the style of beer that this is. Medium full. Carbonation's pretty low. It's a bit rich. Like, it's thick. I don't. It doesn't drink like your typical lager. Flavor wise, slight herbal, caramel. That's about it. Grassy, floral, just a bit. Might go well with the cheese.
Cheeser's coming up.
Jesus.
Whatever, John. Luke John. Tell him. Inform the people because I'm from Florida and I'm ignorant. Anyways. Yeah. Dill Havarti. Tell you. The dill smells really fresh in the cheese. Like fresh herbs if you've ever like cut up dill or been around it fresh. Smells like that. Other than that, creamy. Just a milk vibe to it. Savardi, there's really not too much going on, so yeah.
Those cheesers.
Jesus.
Yeah. And rice.
Rich, milk, creamy, semi-lathering. The dill's a nice touch with it. It actually gives it some depth of some flavor. Havarti's a bland cheese. But yeah, dill, popping, rich, right. Try the beer with it.
Welcome, Chadeo.
Cheesers.
Ooh, that made it a lot way sweeter.
You said rich?
Almost like raisins.
You said rich? I thought you said, for a second, I thought you said dill pop, bitch.
No. Calm down over there. Whoa.
How far did you go with your Q-tips today?
It really does. It lightens it up and malts it up puts it a bit more forward. The dill kind of blends in with the floral aspect of it. All right. Well, beer and then cheese.
Cheeser.
Jesus.
No, it's not again. Damn it.
So
Oh, yeah, it is.
Jen.
Jen.
It kind of works, man. You're getting the best of both worlds, and you're getting like that fresh dill. So it's not like you're getting like pickle vibe, but it kind of works with the, I guess, semi-grassy notes that I'm getting out of the beer to begin with, but and a little bit more than nutty, just a bit more of a nutty flavor. That's it. Not too bad.
Nice.
I think this was a $2 beer.
$2. Right.
And like I said, it's good till 11/9/2023. So I guess this is a fresh one.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks,
It
bro.
was down on the import aisle. I'm like, let's give this a shot. Light beer, lighter cheese.
And it's called Damn, he said.
Damn.
That's a
Damn.
damn beer.
Damn beer.
Yeah, European labels are hard to follow.
Fuck you.
You don't know what's the
Logitech.
brewery, what's the name.
Damn it. All right. Well, welcome in, Chadeo, and thank you, Miscellaneous. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. All right. We got Bumpy next.
It's beer time.
Right.
Here's a word to the wise. If you're looking for a job and you're into like some type of design, like designing labels, move to England, because if you're an American, you do a much better job than what they do over there in Europe. Cheers. Yeah, so let's start off with the beer.
How about a beer?
I barely drank this thing. Look at it. It looks beautiful. Aromas. There's stuff from afar, but I can't pinpoint any real flavor notes, aroma notes. You get in there, you get some sweetness. There's like a mango orange sweetness, floral, spicy, herbal. As you get, oh wow, when you get really in there, it's like really like that herbal, spicy. Like there's a floralness to it. This is definitely when they mentioned their flower series. Yeah, this smells like soil and flower pot. It's like a mixture. Yeah, if you just like put your face into a planted pot of flowers, you're getting that kind of like greenness, that herbalness. There's a spice. There is a little bit of fruitiness mixed in there too. I'd say it's kind of like a spicy mango, but maybe it's more guava like. I'm going to go with guava. I'm wrong. It's mango, but I'm going to go with guava. Definite floral notes though, and herbal spiciness on the aromas. Cheers.
Cheers.
Is that why they don't allow you in the garden center anymore, Bumpy?
Yeah, I shoved my face right in it. This has a really nice mouthfeel. It's creamy. Where's Alex?
Oh,
It's a creamy, soft mouthfeel. Medium body. Carbonation is present, but not interfering with that creaminess. Little pricks.
little prick.
Pricks.
What did you call me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like a light side like carbonation, but it's like little fine bubbles, so little pricks. Yeah, it's floral. There's like a mix with like you're getting some of the malt profile out of this. You're getting like there's like a rye, like spicy, malty, slightly oat. A little bit of grain kind of all mixed together. There's this kind of floral note that's there. Hydrangea. There is this earthy tone. God damn. Earthy tone to this beer. It's very herbaceous. It's like soil and potted flowers. Yes, that's they did a great job with naming this beer and putting it into a flower series. It totally reminds me of flowers, um, in the like basic soil portion of that. Now I didn't. I just kind of chose this one. I didn't really think I'd never had this beer before, and it's just like I got this truffle cheese. I'm just gonna choose this as American IPA. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But I needed to drink it because it's been in my fridge for a couple weeks, as one of my review beers, and my review beers also become the other channel beers too. So here we are. I got this truffle cheese, which the dogs all came around because dogs love truffles. It's a known fact. They actually use dogs to go truffle hunting. Truffles or mushrooms that are usually buried a little bit in the ground. They use the dogs to sniff them out. It's a pretty potent smell of dogs. So when I opened this up, wow, all my dogs showed up, and I gave them, and they really loved it. So the aromas on this, yeah, you're getting a first off a little bit of that kind of Gouda, but this is like a Gouda it's different. It does have kind of a sweet nut, like a sweet nut aroma to it. It's a raw milk Gouda. There's a little bit of a tang. You do get a little bit of that earthiness. It's like a slight smell of the truffle. There's just a slight aroma of the truffle, but you do get it, and it's kind of that earthy tone. So the smells aren't all that amazing, but at least there's smells that are there. Let's eat some. Now this does have a little bit of the truffle in it. You see just one little truffle.
Cheesers.
It's very, very chewy. That melts right down. It'd be a good melting cheese. There's truffle oil throughout this cheese. I don't know if you've ever had truffles or some product that has truffles in it. It's a very distinct flavor. It's a mushroom, but it's different from a lot of mushrooms. There's just something about it. There's like this kind of like more earthy toned. There's just like kind of a sweeter, like sweet buttery thing to it. The cheese itself is also, it's got this buttery sweet tone. It's all there. It's like truffle oil throughout this cheese. Cause I mean, just a little speck of truffle. You're like, oh, I'm not going to chase anything but the cheese. Oh no, this cheese is infused with truffle. A little bit of a sweet nut, almost like an almond. There's like a sweet, buttery sensation from the cheese itself. And there's that earthy, sweet, buttery mushroom truffle flavor. Very earthy toned. I think this is where that umami type thing starts to come in as well. Slight salt, very, very slight salt. I would say perfect seasoning with the salt, because sometimes you can overdo it with salt for sure. There's just that notice of, yes, there's a seasoning of salt, and it rhymes so well with the earthy tones, that sweet buttery and nuttiness with that wonderful distinct truffle flavor. There's a reason why truffles are so expensive, and it's because they do have this. There's just something different about them. You know what I mean? All right, I'll talk more about the cheese and the truffles later on with cooking other things. Let's now combine these. You got earthy, sweet, buttery truffleness and floral, earthy toned beer, cheese, and beer.
Again, Jen.
Mm-hmm. It's a damn good cheese. Yeah, it kind of goes. I mean, it kind of washes away a lot of the goodness from the cheese, unfortunately. But the floralness, the spiciness, it kind of mixes with the truffle flavor, at least. The nice kind of sweet nutty and that butter sensation, sweet butter, by the way, just gets washed away under the earthy floral, like herbal herbaceousness of this beer. But you are left with a little bit of that kind of truffle flavor going with that. So it kind of works in that tone. I think that this is going to be one of those oddities where it's probably going to taste better when I drink the beer than eat the truffle. I mean, eat the truffle Gouda. Bye, Miscellaneous.
Oh no.
City is having computer issues, guys. You read the private chat.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah, that works a lot better. So I'm left with a lot of that kind of like earthy tone, still slight floralness from the beer, and then bring in you get a little bit of that kind of sweet, kind of nut. The butter's still kind of subdued, but I get kind of sweet nuttiness with the full on truffle. It's just blending nice with the earthy kind of herbal spicy tones of this beer. An earthy kind of cheese with some sweetness with a spicy herbal earthy tone type of beer definitely works with this cheese.
Sounds like it works. Yeah, it's gonna be
This
pretty
is this winner
cool.
right. Telly wants to go out.
There we go.
Demanding Telly.
Telly, have a nice poo poo. Okay. Thanks, Bumpy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's Bobby.
Don't you tell that dog what to do. So, yep, sorry I'm late, but yeah, if I make it, this will be par for course because I do get off at the same time this starts. So, luckily, I've got some like 10 minutes away from the office, which is perfect. But today, the beer I am bringing is from Unseen Creatures out of Miami, Florida, and it is cold-blooded Keller. Nice Keller beer.
Ooh, cool art.
Love it. So I have
Yes,
another
we do.
one of these in the fridge, and the cheese I am bringing, it's Murray's mild yellow cheddar cheese, and yes, I paid $2 for it. So don't you judge me.
Nothing wrong with that.
And that's what she looks like.
That is yellow, orange, yes.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I thought it was a lighting, but yeah, it is. So
Bright.
sorry I'm late. What do I do? Pour, try,
Oh, do the whole
Everything.
thing. You're good.
do the
Yep.
whole slam damn thing. All right.
Whole
Well, I'm going to
thing.
crack open the
Except
Keller
for
beer.
score it. Don't score it yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Score you.
This is an IPA, you said?
Keller beer.
Oh, Keller beer. All right.
Yeah, so that's what she looks like. Good golden color, nice haze to it. A 3-finger head. I actually got my beer from Tavor this morning before I went to the office. I was like, yes!
Awesome.
Didn't just sit on my stairs. All right, yeah, good looking, nice frothy head. Almost lemon drop in color. That's what it kind of reminds me of a lemon drop. Give it a smell.
There's your cat.
Light tones. Earthy-ish. Definitely getting the wheat out of it. It's not your cheese. God. Why do you only bother me when I'm live? It does it at work too. I'm in a meeting. I'll just like jump across. That smells really good. Nice light, crisp, and you just about took out the light. Cheers. Give her a try.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Fucking come pie.
Nice sweetness to it. Ooh, was not expecting that. It's been a while since I've had a color beer, so saw it on Tavor and I saw it was 2 for like $10. I'm like, done.
Yeah, it's been a while for me.
Getting the wheat. Yeah, getting the wheat. Just it's very sweet, but not in a bad way. Man, I'm thirsty too, so sorry. Yeah, that's good. That's nice, sweet, refreshing. Get the wheat flavor. Get some other earthy tones in it. There's that. And for the cheese.
Cheesers.
Oh, I'm at the. I'm telling you, it's been a long day. I was like, doing the I didn't try it. I didn't taste it. I swear.
No.
Look at the texture. I'm like, put it in my mouth like something's.
Watch me.
It's like something's not right. I'm like, I'm jumping to conclusion here, but yeah, it's good looking cheese, like you said. Yeah, Ello. It's Ello. It's yellow.
It's hello cheese.
Simpsons cheese. Good squish to it. Nice. Be nice. Looks like a good snack cheese. All right. Now time for the main event, the Chadeo sniff.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. Got some grassy notes. A little nuttiness.
Hey, is that harmonica, man?
Yeah. A lot of just good earth tones in it. Nice. I haven't had like a mild cheddar in a long time. Okay. Now I'm going to eat it.
Cheesers.
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 We mean it.
Yeah, that's good. Nice grassy notes. A little bit of nuttiness, some caramel, not really caramel, something else in there. A little sweetness in there too. That's good. This would be good on a charcuterie board. But yeah, it's good flavor. I'm going to definitely save the rest of this for snacking during the week while I'm working. So let's do the cheese before the beer. See how that goes.
Cheesers.
Yeah.
Again.
Cheesers again.
And again.
Definitely cuts down on the sweetness from the beer, and the nuttiness kind of comes out a little bit more. That's really that's not what I was expecting, but it's really good. It works. It's not like anything's overpowering the other. It's just to kind of diminish the sweetness, brought up the nuttiness. The earthiness is just prevalent throughout. Very, very nice. Now let's do beer before the cheese.
Cheesers again. Again, Jen.
Sweetness sticks around a lot longer that way, but the beer does enhance the nuttiness out of this cheese. Not like overly nutty, but it's just kind of that hint of nuttiness, which is kind of nice. You know, kind of like this panel, a hint of nuttiness. But yeah, these work together very well. I'm very happy with this pairing, and very happy I made the show. I didn't think I was going to. But yeah, so good pairing so far. I'll have the score the next time around.
Yeah, man. Good
Cheers.
to have you here. Yeah, cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
That's what she said.
Cheers,
She
man.
said a lot, but just not to me.
Thanks, Chadeo. Cheers, man. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's smell this cheese. So I have smoky chunks of cheese, cheddar cheese, and it's a sharp cheddar cheese,
Yeah.
breakable cheese. Very like it just breaks, doesn't bend. We did this last time, and I scored it quite high, and I'll score it high again because it's delicious. It's got a saltiness, a sweetness, a butteriness, a milkiness. Smoky is definitely umami, smoky bacon kind of like thing going on. Meaty. It's got a meatiness, that umami, meat. All right. Oh, let's do the beer first. I fucked up. I'll do that later. Hold on. Because it works better that way. But you kind of got a gist of what the cheese is all about now. Okay, the nose. This has kind of an earthy thing going on. Also very floral, caramel, sweet. Kind of a dankness, as in marijuana, cannabis danky. Yeah, the caramel, bready kind of thing comes out. It's very well balanced in the nose. Everything kind of comes together really nice. The floral is nice too. I don't know exactly what kind of flower it is, but it definitely has an earthy dank. Geraniums or something. I don't know. I'll just throw one out there. No, it smells like geraniums are the Hawaiian flower, right? The little white ones that are very fragrant. I don't know, but that's what I think I'm getting. It's not carnations. Okay. Lacing, good retention. Looks good. We looked at it already, so let's get into the nose. Taste. Cheers.
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 It's a softer mouth feel. Kind of has a like a cereal punch to it in the grain. Cereal like Cheerios. I taste Cheerios. Maybe a little wheat in there, a little barley. Floral, definitely. It's fragrant in the mouth too. It's very floral, and also has a nice danky dank. Doesn't taste like marijuana, but it definitely has that kind of. And when I say dank, I don't mean like Foot Locker, foot. I mean like dank as in like resinous. Like I guess I should just say resinous. It's got a resinous taste to it. Maybe like that of cannabis. Very close. Earthy, a little woody. Caramels come out. Sweetness is very definitely a sweeter beer, sweeter than salty for sure. The body is a medium body. Yeah, go with body, medium body. Yeah. So mouthfeel, yeah, mouthfeel is like I said, smooth, kind of not creamy, but it's soft. It's soft, and it's nice, and it dries off in the back. It's a nice kind of a drying finish. No alcohol. It's got a great flavor profile though. I like that floral with a little bit of the Cheerio action going on. I don't know. It's just a little grainy, I guess you could say, but it's not terrible. It's more kind of like barley induced. It's got this barley kind of punch to it, barley grains, maybe two row or something like that. But very nice on the flavor. Ooh, the finish is really bringing out a Cheerio. Okay, now back to the cheese. Back to the cheese. Let's taste this cheese. You already got what I said about it. Buttery, milky, salty, smoky. Very nice. Very, very nice smells and aromatics coming out of this. dry.
Cheezers.
Teasers, dry. I want to have a drink now. Milky and kind of dry, somewhat salty, but it has a sweet kind of nuttiness to it. Smoky is definitely riding over, over the ridges here. It's kind of just going. I'm getting that smoke bite for sure. I don't know what kind of smoke, maybe a hickory smoke or something. I'm not sure. The creamy and the finish really coming through. Creamy, cow milky kind of creaminess, and the finish is really nice. Not creaminess, but cow milky kind of thing, like fresh milk, like whole milk, unpasteurized milk. Although it's probably pasteurized, I don't know. No
I don't know,
crystals.
go like this here, man. Yep, it's pasteurized.
It's past my eyes.
Dad jokes.
It's good. I like this tuna. Tuna's coming out of it. Like a fishy tuna, umami, bacon, woody, hickory kind of smoky thing or something. Very good. All right, let's drink some beer with that. A nice Westie, a floral dank Westie. Going over this cheese. I still got little chunks in there. I gotta mush up. Well, I can tell you one thing. I almost get a numbing feel on my tongue from the beer. Maybe the alcohol. It's 9%. Very well hidden too, by the way.
But you're drinking the Stella Artois.
Dangerous motherfucking beer. Yeah, 9%. Stella Artois. Very, very, very thirst quenching. Like you want that beer. You want to drink your beer after you have this cheese. It's so dry. But once it goes through, it the smoke really rides well with the beer. It's very nice. Let me have a little bit more. Takes a long time to chew. It's really dry. Like powdery dry. The smoke kind of sits under it. You kind of get like that like tuna I was talking about, that meaty kind of tuna thing going on with that smoky, woody kind of rides right underneath this beer with that kind of earthy, resinous cannabisy kind of thing, that danky. And then the floral, I don't really get any floral anymore. And it's not a very bitter Westie. It's very subtle with the bitterness. I would even consider this, to be honest, I would probably consider this more on the lines of like an East Coast IPA, East IPA, whatever the fuck you call them. It's a little more, it's less bitter. And then that cheese, it's just, I don't know, it's nice. The beer really washes it away. It goes well together. I definitely got to say it goes well together. Umami with earth. I like that. And dank. I like that a lot. What other flavors, real quick on the beer? I got to see if there's anything else besides flowers and dank. There's a little pine. There is a little pine, but it's very subtle. Maybe some lemon and grapefruit coming out. Your typicals, But that it really mixes well. Let's go real quick. I like your cheese before beer because it just makes you want to have more beer to like wash away the dryness. So, yeah, it's not actually goes really well. It melts really good. I'll say this is a good pairing, but I'll give you my last thoughts in a bit. All right, enough talking. Hey, just call me Alex. I'm Alex the Brewmaster.
He's gonna drop 100.
All right. All right, here we go.
Tanner's next.
Tanner is next for the
Yeah,
last.
miscellaneous dropped off, but miscellaneous did leave his scores in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Here we go. Last thoughts.
All right. The cheese first. The Montemore cheddar. This was a very good cheese. It had the flavor crystals. It was very buttery and nutty. I liked it. It was definitely a solid cheese. Nothing to do with the flavor. Nothing to do with the nose. It was a little irritating to eat because it's so crumbly. Like every time I was picking up a piece, it was falling and it was like landing in my lap. So I mean, I'm not gonna affect the score, but that is just one thing I did notice. It was wicked crumbly. It just kept falling apart. It fell apart in your mouth, so you didn't even have to chew. As soon as you put a piece in your mouth, it just completely crumbled. Still a really good cheese. I'd give this cheese it's got the quality of like an aged cheese. I don't even know. I don't know if they age it. It doesn't say anywhere on the packaging, but I give this cheese like a 96. It's pretty dang good. I would say this is probably the best one out of the Sartori collection that I can get.
Mm-hmm.
I know they make some other stuff too, but I think I've only really seen those four.
The Bellavitanos. They make a crap ton of Bellavitano cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I had other stuff by them.
You have. You had Bellavitanos, or I think you've had. I remember you having some other stuff.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Well, they have four that look like the same packaging. I don't know.
The soap cheese.
Yeah, exactly. The box. But yeah, I'll give this like a 96. I thought it was really good, and the beer was really good as well. Yeah, it was like peaches and cream with a nice grape skin aftertaste, a little bit of melon. I liked it, and the body was really unique. It's just like super creamy mouthfeel. I give this beer like a 95. I really did like it. I thought it was pretty dang good. For the pairing, they worked pretty well. It kind of brought the bitterness out of the New England IPA, and it kind of took away from the tropical aspect that I was really enjoying. It, like I said, it made it a little bit more bitter and fruity, which I like more of the tropical side when it comes to my New England IPAs. But it was still a solid pairing. I still give the pairing like a 90. It was still good, but yeah, I just kind of didn't really like how it turned the beer around to be more citrusy and fruity rather than tropical. But it still tasted very good. So yeah, solid scores.
Nice.
Can't go wrong. And this is a pretty funny can art, I will say. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
No, that was based off of the head brewer, the owners of Kettlehead, their son. That's what that beer is based off of.
Oh, okay.
There's a story about their son. He went in and his son said something about dinosaurs in the sky, so he created a beer after that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. I thought it was maybe because the head. The head is it's like a Miller High Life head.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
So I don't know. Looks like clouds on my glass.
Like little dinosaurs in there.
Yeah, right. The sediments look like little dinosaurs. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, dude. Cheers, man. All right. We got Bumpy.
You got me. I got you. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? My message tonight is all about the earth, earthy tones, and loving Mother earth and nature. That's my whistle. I can't whistle. Pretend you heard birds chirping. Yeah. So for this beer, I got this beer up on Untapped. Let's see what they say about it on Untapped first. It says American IPA dropped with Nectaron for intense bright notes of pineapple, stone fruit, and passion fruit. Out of 260 ratings, they rated it at a 4.08, basically a 4 out of 5 on Untapped, which was just land this as a good beer. And I say nay to that. I'm enjoying this beer. It's different. And it all works very, very well together. There's a good mouthfeel to it. The flavors of it all work together. Like I said, it reminds me of just like being around flowers and being in a field of flowers and the soil, the earth, and all of that, and the floral smells that you get and the flavors too. It just all works in this great. It's symmetry. I'm scoring the beer at a 45 out of 50. I think this is a very good beer, almost excellent. I highly recommend it to anybody that's into wilderness, to anybody that likes flowers, to anybody that likes earthy toned beers. If you're into rye, like rye IPAs and stuff like that, I would say this beer is definitely for you. Because like I said, it does remind me of a bit of a rye spicy tone to it, even though there's probably no rye used in it. The cheese, which I put back into the package, the other half, because I got my little beer and cheese thing I do too sometimes. This Milk Bus 149 with the truffles. Once again, if you are into mushrooms, if you're into earthy tone stuff, this is a fucking awesome cheese. Just totally truffle. Like, because I've had the truffle huts. Anybody had the truffles, the hot sauces, the truffle? Yeah.
No.
You get that, like, there's like flavor to it. Sometimes it works. That's the actual, that's the flavor. That's the truffle. You're getting that mushroom flavor. And then there's like a spice to it, or there's a mild spice. If you get the extra hot one, it's like super spicy truffle mushroom. But, which sometimes makes me want to puke. Some things just don't work together. But yeah, it's that truffle. It's a distinct truffle flavor out of this cheese. It's great. It works very well with the Gouda. The Gouda allows the mixture of this Gouda to just go so well with the truffle itself, and it just fantastic cheese. I mentioned I was going to talk about if you make a Salisbury steak. So there's a mushroom. You can do like a mushroom gravy with Salisbury steak. Fabulous. You usually get those like big ass friggin' Japanese mushrooms. I don't know what they're mushami or whatever they are, type mushrooms. And but this cheese, if you like melted this, or if you did like a meatloaf, and you melted this truffle cheese over it, that worked awesome too. I'm going to score the cheese at a 47.5 out of 50. I think it's excellent.
Nice. Oh, wow.
And the pairing worked very well.
That's a great score. Awesome.
Squirrels pee on mushrooms. Okay. Thanks.
And we got birds, dude. Did you hear the bird?
Yeah.
Birds shit on your head.
It's fine.
Did you see what they did in my car in the Walmart parking lot?
They do shit on your head, man.
It's real nuts at you.
On my shoulder once.
Yeah, I totally had a Bambi. I had a Bambi night tonight. You know, it was all the creatures of the forest.
There you go.
Joining up together. And
All right.
Great.
Got lost in the woods.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Dude, you won on
and
this
then
one.
they set fire to it, so I had to run out of the woods. I had to escape California.
All right. Thanks, Bumpy. Thank you so much. Okay. On to Chadeo.
Speaking of creatures, I got me some unseen creatures.
Unseen.
Unseen Creatures Brewing Company. And it is their cold-blooded Keller. Really good, 5% ABV. Don't know that's born on date, but yeah, I'm liking this beer a lot. I don't find Keller beers very often around here. So, and I think Lujong said throw it in the cellar. So I have another can. I may just throw it in the cellar since it is a Keller beer. So be
Throw
kind of
the
nice.
Keller in the cellar? Is that what he said?
Throw the Keller in the cellar.
I think he's just trying to rhyme shit. I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I may just do that with the other can. But yeah, the beer's tasty.
It's
A
stellar.
decent sweetness. Like I wasn't expecting the sweetness. I guess it's been that long since I've had a Keller, so that caught me off guard. But the grassy notes, the earthy notes, the birds of prey flying over my head. It's a really good beer. Like I'm very pleased with it, and I'm gonna have to try to find some Keller beers around here. I'm one with the wilderness. I think Finkel and Garth, I think they make a Keller beer, so I'm going to have to try to track that down. Keller is German for cellar. That's what I thought it was. So yeah, I'll cellar the other one. My cellar stays around 65 degrees year round, so it should be fine in there. But yeah, the beer is it's a 94. It's really good. It's just right there at a solid A level. The cheese, bam, for $2. Can't beat that, man. The cheese is pretty darn good itself. Wishing there's a little bit more from it. I'm more of a sharp cheddar fan. And I remember when I saw this at this price, I was like digging through the cheeses, throwing them everywhere, seeing if they like had like a discounted sharp cheddar, and they didn't. So I went with this. So it's a 90. I mean, it's solid. It's a very, very solid cheese. I would buy it again. Especially if I'm doing like a charcuterie board, or like say I go over to my mom's house and we're just chilling on her patio, just eating cheese and drinking. Perfect cheese for that too. The pairing, it worked pretty well. It was just kind of interesting how it was just, I don't know, one way worked really well, the other way kind of didn't in my book. So I'll put that at 88 for the pairing. Not a bad pairing. Very, very good pairing. Worth doing again for sure. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Thank you, Chad. All right. Cheers to Craft Bruiser, Tommy Carroll. Awesome, man. Thank you. Flacco, cheers to you. All right. All right. So the cheese, the beer. How about a beer? Let's get into the beer. The beer was great. Earthy, floral, dank, kind of an East Coast IPA, sort of, but did have a little bit of piney, grapefruit, and all your typicals of a Westie American. Very good. Smooth drinking, easy drinking, 9%er. Fuck yeah, dude. Fremont, you did well with that hustle. I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. I thought it was delicious. I thought it was good. Seriously. And the cheese was just great. I think I gave it a 97 last time, and I'll do it again. I'm going to give it a 97. I thought the umami-ish kind of tuna, meaty, buttery, slightly salty, nutty, sweet, kind of nice vibe. Was a little dry, but once you get past all that, all the dryness, it really does have impart some great flavors on your palate. So, really good cheese there. The mix together was awesome. Of course, cheese before beer, because you want to wash down that dryness. Not so much on the beer before cheese. I would say no. But definitely a 94 94 out of 100. 94 out of 100 on the pairing. I thought it was delicious. I like the smoky with that nice earthy floral. I thought that was great. And that nice danky kind of resin thing kick. And the umami, it really worked well. It's like smoked tuna. It was really good. I just really liked it. So if you can find something like that, there you go. But yeah, 94. All right, so we're getting over time here. Let's get into our shouts. I'm gonna open up the panel. We'll move Tanner up there, Bumpy over there, and Miscellaneous is gone, but that is okay. That is okay. Cheers to you, brother. All right, go for it, Tanner.
All right. Shout outs. Look out for more reviews. I'm going to be putting out. I have a good amount of reviews filmed already, so just look out for those. Yeah, I might do a Wednesday 9 p.m. show tomorrow. Yeah, probably just a Potbelly Pub hangout. So the aftermath of I Like Your Style and Wild Card Wednesday.
Not I Like Your Style anymore.
What's Style's Gone Wild, right? Yeah.
Girls Gone Wild.
But yes, let's look out for a show tomorrow. Speaking of Wild Card, check out Eric down at Snow 75. What is Bumpy doing?
Girls Gone Wild.
I was scared. Yeah, so 7:30 tomorrow. Check out Eric, Town Snow 75, Wildcard Wednesday. Bring any type of adult beverage you want to bring. Don't be a douche. And then I think there's somebody else to shout out. Shout out to Ridgeopolis. I haven't shout out Ridge in a while. Go check him out. Drops a ton of beer reviews. So
Yeah, go.
Go check out his channel. Cheers.
Cool. Cheers, man. Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers.
Can I just pee while you're in there?
Bumpy's
I just look
what?
weird. What the hell is this?
It's a booger.
Oh,
No, it's not a booger though. It's like some red bean. Uh-huh.
Interesting.
I like it.
I think it's plastic.
Like
I think it came off of something. So, anyways,
Ugh, fucking cats.
yeah, promos and stuff. We got my live stream on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Bumpy Road Brews. We got new brew. Bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on the panel. And yeah, just be there. Figure it out. We had a new guest. Wow. It's like the old cartoon things where you're like, they have the hiccups because they're drunk. That's what I got. You know, there should be little bubbles coming up for me. So you get, yeah, we had a new guest last new brew, and she did a fantastic job. So
She did.
yeah, for being there for the first time, maybe never ever watching the full episode or comprehending exactly what goes on during a full episode of New Brew, she did a great job, and that was Sparkle from Sparkle Art.
Art by Sparkle.
Art by Sparkle. Yeah.
Artsy fartsy Sparkle.
You froze when you said fantastic, so you were like, she did up.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Yeah.
not my fault. But she did a great job. So yeah, join up if you would like with a new beer for that. And then I just have videos coming out right now 3 times a week, but I have so many beers waiting to come out. It's a lot of editing that I'd have to do. Like I'm not like I don't do super editing like Beer Man if he edits, but I do. It does take a little bit of time to edit my videos and get them ready to go. So I may have to start pumping out more videos than what I'm doing right now just to catch up again because I am running out of space to store cans. Because what I do is I save the can until I edit it so I can like make sure I get all the proper information that I can into the video.
Heck yeah, Flacco.
Yeah. And then I would like to shout out let's just shout out who I usually shout out because they are a great channel. They deserve a lot of views and you know I can see them growing. You know, as long as people are subscribing to their channel, which I think they should. You got Mallory and Chew on this channel. It's called Imperfectly Me Crafts. So it's named that because not only are they reviewing craft beers and doing brewery tours and stuff like that with beers, you know, crafty beers and stuff, but she also does crafts. And she'll like make a lamp like that's, you know, based around beer or something, or make a koozie with you know, knitting a koozie or something. So it's yeah, if you're into art and crafts, it's a channel for you. If you're into craft beer or beer in general, or if you just like to watch enthusiastic people and people that are putting out like unique content, really like there's almost this when you're in school and you join up and you're going to be in a play, you know, there's almost that type of entertainment with it, like being in a play, just the way that they do some of their videos. It's entertaining. It's just entertainment, definitely. So that's Imperfectly Me Crafts. Check them out.
Nice.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers, dude. All right.
Hell yeah!
Here's Bumpy.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
It's you.
It's a me. So Bumpy, I said something last night, and Bumpy gave me the idea for a short video, which I did today, which I just went, I'm a real boy. Yeah, I changed it up the third time around. A video did all right. I mean, I think about 1,200 views. It took a while for it to catch the short algorithm, but it did. But I recommend watching it. I had fun doing it and kind of cracking up when I was rewatching it before I uploaded it, make sure it was a good edit or a good recording. So that Thursday, I review a Hello Kitty Fizzy Pop. That's right, Hello Kitty Fizzy Pop. Someone bought me, someone I used to know, I guess at this point. She bought it for me, so check it out. It's a good review. Also, check out, I can't believe nobody's shouting them out, Alex the Beer Master, Food Friday. I think it's Mexican food this Friday. So
yeah, it's Mo's something.
Yeah, but he said just bring something close.
Yeah, you have it. You have it in your area. What's it called, Mo's? Because when he said Mo's, I'm like, another sub night? Because around
That's
my
what I thought too.
Yeah, Mo's is an Italian sub shop.
Yeah. But no, so I don't have Mo's Mexican. I said, well, can I bring Chipotle? I said, sure. So I'll just order some Chipotle.
So bring some type of Mexican
food that is 8 p.m. Eastern.
I gotta make his show, man.
Yeah. What other is Thrash Life? 6:30 Eastern Saturdays. He's not drinking right now, boys. He won't be drinking for another month.
Who's not drinking? Oh,
Thrash.
Yeah. Thrash, yeah.
Thrash is taking a long break, but still always fun over there on his channel for Thrash Life. Good times over there. But yeah, thanks for having me again. Cheers, everyone in the chat.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks, Chadeo. All right. Well, yeah, beer and cheese next week will be the same thing. Just bring it. You know, y'all know what to do. Hopefully, we can get some other participants up here as well. Not that I don't like you guys. You guys are awesome. But it would be nice to have some. It is nice to have a smaller panel, though, because there's so much to do. And look how long it dragged on. So that is kind of cool. But yeah, so that 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 my time. Wednesday tomorrow will be Styles Gone Wild. It'll be number 2 edition. So we're gonna do this again. It was fun last time, I thought. Hopefully we'll get a style that we are kind of sort of unsure about. Maybe the amber was an easy one, but that wasn't my fault. That was the spinners thing. So hopefully we'll get something that we actually have to go and look up on BJCP and like actually check it out to see what it's all about. But yeah, so 3 o'clock my time, 6 Eastern tomorrow, and that starts off our fucking crazy Wednesday. And then let's see, I'm doing brewing Thursday morning, so we'll do a live brew, a second one. I didn't put that up. I should have put that up, but I was gonna put the intro. If you haven't seen my short already of me dropping the damn light into my boil at the end, I screwed my beer up and had batteries in my beer. So those are down now. I took them off. No more of that shit. So we should be able to boil up or brew up a good Imperial Russian Stout and get that sent out to you guys in the future here as soon as it's done. But follow me sometime in the morning on Thursday, my time. And then that's it. Really, I haven't been doing any reviews. Really, been busy with work. It's been busy lately. So 2 people real quick. Whiskey Nerd. Go check him out. He's been coming to my things a lot. Probably a hinting me to come visit his videos. But he's from Austria. And he doesn't speak a lick of English in his videos, but I think he understands English. So, or he looks it up on Google. But go check it out. He's got some great stuff there from Austria that he brings up. So I don't drink whiskey, but he's a real swell dude. And then South 10 Beer Reviews is also a very swell dude. His last one was Zool. He's been putting some Zool stuff up, I think from Tennessee or something is where they're from. Heifer, Citra, and Enigma. Wow, nice. It was his last one, so I'll have to look that up. Tyler's his name. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to them, please do. That's all I got. But thank you guys. Thanks, panel. Cheers to you guys ahead of time. East Coast Elk Reviews. Bumpy Road Brews.
Cheerios.
Chadeo. Cheers. And Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Thank you.
Don't drink all that, Bumpy.
Yep.
I understand how it is to have to eat. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And thanks to the cat, man, as always. Luke, John, Flacco, just awesome dudes there. Let's see. Let's go up real quick. Craft Bruisers, another good one. Go follow him. Tommy Carroll, also a great dude. Let's see. Who else? Foster Barrett. I haven't seen you, but it was very good having you here. So please come by.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Come on by again. Cheers, dude. Jamie C was in the house. Cheers, brother. BC. Chris was here, man. Cheers, Chris. Keith's World was the first. So yeah, man. Good stuff. Thanks, guys. We're going to do it. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you are from in this beautiful fucking world. But not after one more sip. Cheers.
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 I'm still trying to find my outro. Keep cheersing. Keep drinking.
Cheers again.
Oh, you're going to go outside, buddy?